I always ask why. That's a big thing with me. Why? Squats are the best things for legs. Everyone says, why? Like, let me try to do something else. I did believe that until squats. I damaged my hip, so I had to try and do something else, and I discovered you can do it another way. You don't need to do squats.
So Dorian Yates is the perfect example of someone who has done a lot in a certain discipline and still doesn't know what the hell is going on. So in this video, he's explaining why, or in this video, he's questioning why you should be doing squats. And he found out that there's different exercises that will give you the same results. But he's wrong. There's nothing as effective as the barbell squat. Now, obviously, you can do other movements, and I'm a great proponent of it. You should be doing workouts that works for you. So Dorian Yates is exposing a big flaw in the fitness industry. One I see a lot in the gym. One, if you look at these steroid addicts videos, you would notice that none of them are doing mobility training. If your hips, if you cannot do a barbell squat correctly, if you cannot deadlift correctly, if you cannot do a certain movement in the gym correctly, it's not because the movement is flawed. It's because you do not have the mobility to execute that movement correctly. So Dorian Yates is just exposing what I've been saying, that these guys go into the gym, they don't do mobility training, and then they want to be squatting heavy. If you don't have the mobility, you will not be able to squat 300 pounds competently. So, for you to be squatting heavy, minimizing the risk of getting injured, you need to do mobility training. So he's going on about like why you should be. Obviously, there's different exercises you can do, and I would recommend you do other exercises as well. Just don't go into the gym and do barbell squats. But it's something that's so alarming in the fitness industry that these guys go into the gym. They don't actually care about long-term health. They care about the numbers. They care about how big they can get. They don't care about health because he injured his hips in this movement because there was no hip mobility. It's as simple as that. Physical fitness is not as complex these guys want to make it out to be. It's extremely simple. So he's wrong and he shows that he knows nothing. And I'm just thinking, if I'm a client of someone like him because he's doing training now, is he actually encouraging the people he's training to do mobility work? Or is he also chasing the numbers? Is he also chasing for them to just become bigger, lose weight, become stronger, instead of a holistic approach to fitness? You need to approach your fitness holistically. It's not barbells or dumbbells. It's not carnivore or vegan. It's not cardio or weight training. You need to add all of these components to your fitness. You need to eat your vegetables. You need to eat meat. You need to do workouts with your barbells. You need to do workouts with your dumbbells. You need to do your workouts. You need to do cardio. You need to do strength training. You need to do mobility training. Like I've said before, mobility is the limiting factor in you becoming stronger, because mobility, if you have no mobility, you will not be able to execute the lift correctly. If you are unable to execute a lift correctly, you risk yourself getting injured. And then you want to complain about, oh, you shouldn't be doing barbells, or you shouldn't be doing barbell compound movements. It's not the barbell compound movement. It is your body not being able to move in a certain way. So Dorian Yates is exposing that he knows nothing. Or in this matter, he doesn't know anything. And if you're a client of Dorian Yates, what is he teaching you? Because I'm sitting here and I'm thinking to myself, if I'm a client of Dorian Yates and he's talking about not doing squats because you can get injured. You can get injured from barbells. You can get injured from dumbbell curls, shoulder presses. You can get injured from you can get injured doing cardio. You can get injured doing all of these physical activities. The reason why you don't get injured is because you approach it correctly. The first thing you need to do when you do your strength training is make sure there's mobility. If there's no mobility, you will go nowhere. So this is just my 2 cents on Dorian Yates, and